Howdy friends, howdy, I'm Black Dragon and welcome to my YouTube channel, Black Dragon Biker TV. Or actually, this is my Facebook channel, isn't it? And as always, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Why don't you go sit down somewhere? And beautiful Saturday morning, something like 43 degrees and the sun is out. So that's really pretty cool. Haven't been on in a while, so I thought maybe I'd come on for a few minutes with a question and answer, and let you guys kind of know what's up for 2020, and holler at y'all, give shout outs and that sort of thing. No big deal here today. I think I might go over a question someone asked me until I get some questions in here. Hey Sven, over there in Germany, the Black Forest. Good to see you, my friend. Looks like I got a lot of friends on here today. Raymond, what's up with you? Iron Legacy MC out there in Ponca City. Good to see you guys, man. Got a lot of y'all. So if you have some questions for me, please don't hesitate. You can call me at 404-692-0336. 404-692-0336. Where can the Prospects Bible be ordered? The Prospects Bible can be ordered from blackdragonsgear.com, blackdragonsgear.com, and also on Amazon and Kindle. That's where you can order the Prospects Bible for. I also have a coupon right now going on. You can get any of my books for $15 right now. So that coupon can be found on my Facebook page, Black Dragon Biker, if you'd like to know. -6 degrees in Ottawa today. Miami, good morning. Florida, do you have a Road Captain's Bible yet? I do not have a Road Captain's Bible yet. That won't even come out till later this year. Where have I been? Tim asks. Oh my goodness, man. I've just had a lot of things going on. Family issues, club issues, work issues, health issues. I bought a whole bunch of new equipment and I had to learn how to use it. So been doing a lot. Honor and respect, LaRock Drifter. Good to see you. What's going on, Black Dragon? Have a good day. House Dog, Pharaohs, RC. Pharaohs, RC. Ohio. Good to hear you guys, man. Good to talk to you guys. So a guy asked me what to do when your motorcycle club just breaks up. And when your motorcycle club breaks up, and you're just kind of left out there, what do you do about that? And that I thought that was like very, very interesting because that's crazy. But I've seen it happen, especially in new clubs, or sometimes clubs just get old and maybe the whole club shuts down, and you're the one left standing. And my answer to that is, if you love your club, keep on stepping, baby. Keep on pushing. Restart your nation all by yourself if you have to. I did that. When I took over for my club, there were a lot of issues, and I didn't let that stop me. So that would be my advice to give him such a thing. You guys got any questions? Hit me with them. Live Black Dragon, you interrupted my coronavirus session that you called. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for watching that. So you guys might know, some of you guys know that I have Think Tactical is another one of my sites, and I haven't been doing much on Think Tactical. I really just got it up and running and then kind of left it. So we decided, me and my partners that are doing Think Tactical, our YouTube channel Think Tactical. Think Tactical is all about thinking tactical. And me and my partners decided, Eclipse Bob Coleman and Coach Myron Petro, we decided to bring Think Tactical back on air, back live. The podcast Think Tactical that you can get on Spreaker, our podcast Tactical, our YouTube channel Think Tactical, and we'll have a new video up at 1 o'clock today. And our online magazine, thinktactical.com. And so we're just going to talk about prepperism and all the things necessary to survive TF Walk Week, the end of the world as we know it. And the coronavirus could be one of those things. No, they're flying airplanes in and out of the city, like in and out of China, like it's okay. You see all these people dying, and you're flying airplanes in and out, like it's okay. So we decided to talk about that a little bit. You'll be seeing a little bit of that as we do more, and I hope you guys like it. So thanks for watching that. That was the first podcast we've done on Think Tactical in about 7 months. So glad you guys are watching that. You can see a lot of that stuff. Somebody says, is that dragon ring? Well, yes, it's a dragon ring. You like him? His name is Horny Toad. So one of my buddies had this made, and it's a special ring, one of a kind, and he thought that I would appreciate it, and I love him. This is Horny Toad. Arr. All right. But it's hard to wear this damn thing. I mean, all these points are all sharp and stuff. It cuts you. It's if you should have to, well, you know. All right. So let's see. What's my next question? Hell yes, awesome. Think Tactical. LOL. Just break some ribs and SOS. How do you put a fire out on a sub? Answer: open the hatch. Damage control. Senior Chief? Is that what that is? SW? Oh, I got a skimmer talking noise. Listen, target. I got a target talking noise to me. Probably a damn brown shoe. Damage control. We don't have that specialty on submarines. Everybody is a fireman, buddy. Got that? More people killed by the flu every year worldwide than by the corona. Know what I'm talking about? I'm a nurse. True, more people may be killed by the flu. I don't know what to say. I don't have an answer. How do I answer that? Well, there's no answer for that. I don't have. What can I say? Well, I'm not a nurse. So more people should know. Somebody said sweet ring. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's Horny Toad. Real men wear black shoes. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's a Navy joke. So you guys don't know, that's a Navy joke. A brown shoe is an Airedale, someone who flies in airplanes or works in the Navy Air Corps, I guess you could call it. And we don't like those sons of bitches. We just don't. Let's see. Anyway, I plan to have a whole lot of fun this 2020. You're going to see a whole lot more riding of motorcycles across country, which I have a cross country ride coming up next week, not next week, in about 10 days. where we're riding across the United States, the Cold Ash Run to the mother chapter of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. We're leaving Georgia, the East Coast, and we're riding all the way to San Diego, California. And typically this is the coldest weather America has to offer. Although it might not be so cold when we run, that would be really nice. But we're gonna go on the Cold Ash Run. We've ridden through whiteouts, snow, sleet, everything but ice. We haven't encountered ice yet, but we encountered a whiteout in oh my goodness, where were we? We were in El Paso. If you can imagine a whiteout in freaking El Paso. Somebody said, can you ride all year round where we are here? Most years you can. Every now and then they'll have a freak snowstorm that'll last a week, maybe, max. That last one I think was like 2013. So yeah, we can ride just about all year round here in Georgia, which is one of the cool things about being here. So we're gonna make and we're gonna do that on the 11th, February the 11th. So I'll be filming it, and hopefully you guys will be tuning in. Anyone who wants to ride with us, be sure and come on. Will you be still? We're near his favorite park, so he goes ape shit like I don't even understand, but we're near his favorite park, so he wants to, I don't know, get out before we get there. Anyway, we're gonna have a good fun time on this ride. And anyone who wants to go with us on the Cold Ash Run to the mother chapter is more than happy to come. We'll be more than happy to have you. Royal Ace is still around. Yes, the Royal Aces are still around. As a matter of fact, we're going to so Black Sabbath is having their 46th annual dance Saturday, which is going to be February something. We're leaving February 11th, so that Saturday is our annual dance, and 46 years old. And the Saturday morning, the Royal Aces will be hosting their party in the park. I believe it's going to be. No, wait, it might be at the Harley Davidson place this year. I'm not sure. I need to ask them. But anyway, will you stop scratching on my door over there? Here, stick out that window. So they're going to be doing that and having a little bit of fun. And so, yeah, the Royal Aces are actually absolutely still around. Why do you achieve winning over everything? I achieve because as long as you're living, you're either going forward or you're going backwards. When you ride cross country, do you call ahead to let certain clubs know you're passing through? It depends. For us, for my club, really don't have to because we are blessed in so many areas across the country and we're a well-known club. But if we're going to land in somebody's spot, we'll definitely usually call there to show respect and let the dominants in our area know that we're passing through or stopping in. So we don't necessarily call to pass state to state, especially if you're on the interstate and rolling. But if we're going to land in a state, we will call, especially if it's a state we haven't been to in a while. Emergency. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Fulton Counting is transitioning to Everbridge. Details will be announced later this month via Fulton County website. Thank you.
Okay, well, I did need to take that call. So for some reason, our emergency system that we use here in Georgia is going to be transitioning to another system. Emergency.com is really cool, or it has been. You just, if there's an Amber Alert or whatever the case may be, they call and let you know. What was the last question I was answering? When you ride cross country, do you call ahead? So, like I say, if we're gonna drop into somebody's city, typically the closest sergeant at arms, if we don't already have a presence there, we'll let everybody know that we're going to be in town. When we're traveling across the South, however, we're known everywhere. So, but it's not a practice that's disappeared. It's something that you should still probably practice. Are we coming through Arizona? No, I don't think so. We'll be across the 10. Does that go across Arizona? We'll be taking the 20 to the 10, hugging the 10 across the south, hoping that we don't get snowed on, and then cutting up somewhere towards El Paso, I guess to the 8, something like that. It's been I don't really remember how it works, but I don't know if we're going through Arizona or not. If we are, love to see you guys out there. You have a great weekend too. What drives me? Somebody said. Why do you achieve? And then, what drives me? And I think what drives me is the desire not to be average and to accomplish things that are just beyond what I believe my accomplishment zone is. I think it keeps you fresh mentally and physically and all of those things. Route 10 and 8 go through Arizona. Then I'm coming through Arizona. Jinx. Aloha and blessings. Sierra Macias, watching from the Big Island, Kalapana, Hawaii. Rasta J. Well, it's good to see you, Rasta J. Okay, you do not want any of that Doberman Pinscher over there. Leave him alone. So anyway, that's what we got going on. We're down here by the lake so that the dog can walk and run and have some fun. Any more questions for me? You guys only threw me a couple questions. So we got a whole bunch going on in 2020. We're going to be riding across the country. We're going to be interviewing motorcycle clubs. We're going to be doing all kinds of other cool things like that. Do you watch Game Shakers? I do not. I don't even know what that is. Hello from Barstow, Canada. Good to see you. Am I coming on the cruise? I am coming on the cruise. Oh, this is Jinx. What's up, man? Dog's like, can I go pee? He is, dude, you are so hyper this morning. Do you know Ariana Grande? Nope. How many days do you take to get across country? We try to ride between 600 and 1,000 miles a day. 600 is pretty short for us, but sometimes when you got those little tank motorcycles and they got to stop every damn 95 miles. Oh boy, that not only does it really suck, but it really kind of it can add 4 or 5 or 6 hours to a day. If you think you're trying to roll 1,000 miles in a day, you've got to stop 11 or 12 times for a 95-mile tank. Those guys pushing those little bitty puddle hopper bikes that are great for the city but suck on the highway. I don't like to ride with you if you can't get 220 to a tank. It just gets on my nerves. But that's what will slow us down. We try to ride 600 to 1,000 miles a day. If we're doing 1,000 miles a day, we're doing pretty good, and it really takes us about 2.5 days to get there. Somebody said Braveheart sit. You're getting on Mama Rose's nerves. Do you like babies? Yeah, I like babies. I don't want to have another one. Uh, I hope you ain't driving, Black Dragon. To the across country? No. You guys been listening to that guy, huh? That says I don't ride my motorcycle. Would the Prospects Bible have the same information for a prospect in an LEMC? Yes. Matter of fact, my book Prospects Bible is required reading for almost 1,000 clubs now, and that's across the entire spectrum: 1%ers, 99%ers, LEMCs, RCs, all over the world read Prospects Bible. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Most of our guys can get 150 miles per tank. When alone, I try to stretch to 250. Absolutely. 150 miles to the tank still. And a guy's only getting 150 miles to the tank. I'm puking at that point. I'm just like, oh my God. And those guys are like so proud. They ride up next to you all fast and stuff. Like, you're like, dude, you don't need to. I don't want you wasting any more gas than humanly possible. We need you to be efficient. We're gonna have to stop in 90 miles. Here you are, racing up and stuff. Please don't make it 87 miles. But those guys want to ride across. The quickest way to get a guy to buy a new bike is take his ass across country. Take him cross country on a cross country trip, and you'll get him on a new bike because they can't take it. They once they get all cramped up on those little puddle hoppers and all that business, you don't have any more problems out of them. They get a new bike just like that. Somebody asked me something here. Do submariners drink Old English? I'm sure they do. I don't drink at all, so I'm not. I never was a drinker, especially in the military. Everybody drank but me. So I'm sure submarine sailors drink Old English and every damn thing they can get. Will you stop it? You make these people think I never take you outside. Oh, we're outside now. Okay, what else? What else you guys have for me? I'm extremely happy to see you back on. Thank you very much, Angel. Appreciate that. Why did you ditch the gold wing for the victory? So yeah, I didn't ditch the gold ring. I still have my gold wing. It's in the garage. But I went to the victory because of my damn club. And my club, this is really vain. This is some vain stuff here. So my club did not want to ride behind a national president who was on a gold wing. My club wanted me to be on a Harley. And I really wasn't too fond of Harleys because of the performance. And my club just insisted. And so after a couple years of them messing with me and complaining and stuff, I started looking for an American-made V-twin that I could ride, and that would satisfy the fellas. So that's why I ditched the gold wing. I didn't really ditch the gold wing. I still have it, but I went to the Victory Vision, and I can tell you that I have not been unpleased with the Victory. I like the sound of a V-twin, and I like the feeling of it. It's not as smooth as a wing, I mean, how are you going to be smoother than a 6-cylinder VW engine on a motorcycle? Water cooled. They run forever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. But a good second is a victory, or an Indian. I like those, and I do like a little bit. I somewhat like the road glide. I'm a fixed fairing person, so that's why I went and got on a victory. I probably never would have done it if I hadn't become a national president of a motorcycle club. Victories are great. I'm afraid of anything air cooled because of traffic. Absolutely, especially in a place like Georgia where you can't ride the white line. Now you can ride the white line in California, so it really doesn't matter. Traffic is no issue in a place like Cali. But Oklahoma, where I'm from, they've never seen that. I remember the first time I rode did the white line riding in Oklahoma. Those yahoos almost shot me. Those cowboys got so damn mad. Wait your turn! So we realized that riding the white line might end up in a freeway altercation. And then out here in Georgia, they go batshit. The only way you can ride the white line here is at 90 miles an hour when you are rolling on the highway. So yeah, V-twins are lots of trouble here in the South, and because of traffic. Do you come through Michigan? We're going up to Michigan. We're going to have to go see a brother club by the name of Dayboy. And they're having some sort of ride in a few months. So I don't know if you know this, but Black Sabbath had a club in Michigan for 32 years. The Twin Cities is in Michigan, right? So, no, Minnesota. We were in Minnesota. Am I saying the right thing? Is Minnesota? Oh my goodness, I probably sound like I don't know my geography. But we were in Minnesota and Minnesota, Michigan. We're in, man, I'm screwing up here. But we were in the Twin Cities. Where's that? Somebody help me. Would you advise me not to buy a Victory since Polaris killed it? No, I absolutely would say get a Victory because you can get them for such a great damn deal. You can get what was a $25,000 motorcycle, $30,000 motorcycle, and those suckers are going for $13,000 and stuff like that. And it is an amazing motorcycle. Parts might be a little difficult to get, but places like witchdoctor.com, these guys make parts for these bikes. So Minnesota is the Twin Cities. Minneapolis and St. Paul. Thank you. So we had a club in Minneapolis and in St. Paul. And one of those clubs was over 30 some years old, one of those chapters. So we were in that area for a very long time. Thank you for that. I knew you guys would get me right. So yeah, I would say absolutely get yourself a, why do you pick on a dog with a voice like that? Two of them. Get your ass over on that side of the road, please. Well, I don't want no trouble. No, come on. Come on here. Let's see here. Will you be rolling through Hobbs, New Mexico to get to El Paso? If it's on the 10, I don't. I've been to Hobbs. I can't remember where it is. But if it's on the 10 or the 8, yeah. And I'd love to see you. Any of you guys that want to see me while I'm rolling, please um, stop by or hit me up, and we'll meet you out on the highway. On that long ride, will you have a chase vehicle pulling a trailer? Most likely not. We seldom have a chase vehicle on that ride, but we all have AAA, and we've had to use it. So we've broken down many times. We do this ride every year. I didn't do it last year, but we do this ride pretty much every year. So we have broken down. Somebody breaks down every year. So we absolutely have AAA and those kinds of things. And it's always the Harleys that break down. And we just have to spend that time on the road waiting. It's good to see your face. Thank you, Lady Ironhead. I'm rolling through Georgia Frank, on the way to Florida at the end of February. Well, I'll see you here. I got your text messages. Come on, buddy. Why did you do that? Did you have to go take a shit right by their camp? Oh my goodness. This dog. What was I saying? The cops, they told me I can wear my SOA vest support gear, the two-piece back patch. Oh, well, if the cops told you to wear it, that's good. We will see you, Frank. Frank, I got your message. I will get back to you later today. But I do see your message. I saw that you were coming at the end of February. I think my pet turtle has a urinary infection, but I'm not sure how to check for that. I already tasted their pee. Should I use? Wow. You thought we wanted to know that. That's real special. Do you like tacos? I love them. Hey, Black Dragon. Hello from Detroit. Good to see you. Shipmate, let me know when you roll through Arizona. Absolutely. You'll be following me because I will be posting. What do you think of the Mayan show? I got bored with it early. I don't think it was as good as Sons of Anarchy, which I really liked. So I really stopped watching it. I actually was kind of bored with the storyline. So, but I like motorcycle shows, and I'm writing one of my own. And I've also got a motorcycle club graphic novel coming out, and I can't wait till you guys see it. I've hired some artists and everything, so you guys will be the first to know. Somebody said I would die for tacos. I like tacos too. So what happened to the 30-year-old chapter? It died out over time. It just died out. It was a very famous chapter in the area, and everybody knew it. Back then, Black Sabbath actually blessed clubs in that area. Black Sabbath was a fairly dominant motorcycle club. It blessed clubs all over the place. We have a lot of clubs that we were in touch with that we blessed from back in the day. One actually came out to see us this December and hang out with us at our national chapter for the national chapter's anniversary. So it finally died out, and the founder died actually 2 years ago. His name was Leonard Mack. One hell of a character, a personality bigger than the sun itself. One of our superheroes. And he's gone now. And when he died, that was the end of the Black Sabbath in the Minnesota area, unfortunately. But who knows? maybe we'll spring up again from somebody that wants to take up the reins. Let's see here. Keep writing. Love the knowledge that you bring to the MC. Thank you. I want to be in that movie when you complete the storyline. Well, unfortunately, the people who write the movies don't get to choose the cast unless we shoot it ourselves, which I know I don't have the money for. So what you have to do is try out like everybody else. Harleys are nice, but why do people have them? Because the Harley ride them. I don't really quite understand that question. Straighten out paperclip. What else? Would Black Sabbath be willing to prospect a new chapter in Hawaii? Of course. Absolutely. Wherever we find seven that are willing to be Black Sabbath, we're willing to give them a shot. Got to have a motorcycle, a legitimate means of income, and a good heart. And then we begin the conversation. So, absolutely. Stop pulling. Guess you need a bigger dog. Little dog complex. They think they're king. They think. Okay. What do you think about club uniformity? I.e., when riding together, wearing all black or blue jeans, etc., etc., trying to get that in my club. Instead of everyone showing up in different gear, except for the same vest. So, you mean not only do we have the same patch on, same vest on, but we also are wearing the same thing. And I'm not really a fan of that. I like to just wear whatever the hell I want. My uniform is my vest. However, it is in my club. It's a big deal, especially in some chapters. They have the same shirts and Dickie shirts, and man, these guys look like the Bobbsey twins. Man, they all dress the same. They all go. I have whole chapters. Everybody goes. This chapter has the same thing. And then a lot of times when we go across country, like we're all going to go to Houston maybe for their party, they'll send out the notice of the color to wear. We'll all be in, blue jeans or blue jean jackets, or we're all wearing red, or our colors are yellow, white, blue, and black. So we're all wearing yellow or white or blue or black. And they're serious about that. So when you're in a president's area, you are under him, as the chapter. When you go to an area, like if you're in a Georgia chapter and you ride to Houston, then you're under that Houston president. So if that Houston president says we'll all be in white, then we'll all be in white. And that's just the way that is. So some chapters care about it a whole lot, and some chapters don't. I don't particularly care for it, but I can follow orders. And if the president says we're all in black, then we're all in black, and I break my black shit out. So if it were up to me, I wouldn't wear a shirt at all, just my vest. But now I just do what the higher ups tell me. It's easier that way. Finally, a video where I can interact with folks. Good day in Serbia, 57 degrees. Is that Snake? What's up, Snake? Snake Charmer. How you doing, buddy? 54, 57 in Serbia. That's a good day this time of year. Do you have a chapter in South Florida? We have a chapter in Pensacola. We lost our chapter in Jacksonville. We lost that chapter 3 years ago. So we're just in Pensacola right now. Ooh. Let's see what else here. This way, this way, this way, this way. Broken Soul, still rolling. Jack Russells are the Puerto Rican's dog of the world. Jack Russells are the Puerto Ricans of the dog world. I'm not sure I understand that. Did want to see if we have a center patch and just a bottom rocker. Would we still have to check in with a club from the area to see if it's okay to run with it? Absolutely you do. And don't think that you don't. You know, a lot of you guys try to skirt the system. And for some of you guys it works, and it works for a while. But the bottom line is, eventually, if you're riding in a pack with a back patch on, you're going to roll into a dominant club or its supporter, one of its supporter clubs, and they're going to check your ass. That's the truth. That's the bottom line. So how you want to deal with that's on you. But it's a lot easier for some people if they've already gotten their blessing. Other people do it another way. I say do it however the hell you want, but know what's going to happen. You are going to be questioned. One time I was wearing my SOA vest when, man, this guy in this SOA vest for the last 3 years now. Wear your SOA vest, young man, and do what you want with it. Are you still not eating meat? How's the health? So I started eating meat again, and then I stopped. So I'm at the not eating meat time again. And hopefully it will last this time. I'm doing good today, someone asked. Sven said, what's up, Snake? Let's see. Nice to see a live video. What's up? Good to see you too. 18 degrees in Germany. Oh my God, Sven, that's terrible. Black Dragon, send me your address, and I got an email. My address. Oh, send me my address. Send you. Okay, send you my address and email. Will do. Black Dragon, what do you think about Demon's Rose channel on here? He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's got a incredible graphics, out of this world graphics, out of this world styling, out of this world editing. He's new, picking up lots and lots of viewers. He's consistent, publishes on time every time, unlike Black Dragon. Publishes on time every time at the same time. So everything that all of the YouTube giants say you're supposed to do to attract a large audience, he does those things. He's got a consistent look and feel. You know it's a Demon's Row video the second you see it. So he's doing all the things that all the pundits and experts say you need to do to have a successful YouTube channel. You know, it's funny, people say new. Demon's Row is not new. He's been making videos as long as I have, but he was having a hard time getting things to stick. So he didn't really have a good direction, I believe. And then he got a good direction when he started remaking my videos, and then he started really blowing up. But I think that you can actually absolutely see the hard work that it takes a lot of hard work to make those videos, I promise you. So the guy's working hard. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Kaplan Cycles, New England. Man, I want to get up there and hang out with you, man. Demons Row, Biker News, trifecta of MC knowledge. Black Dragon, Demons Row, Biker News, trifecta of MC knowledge. Black Dragon is the OG. I hate being old. But it's here. See all this great stuff. It is here. So, yes, I'm old. I'm the OG. And I'm working hard to stay as young as I can for as long as I can. You have something that I never had. You have options. You got Demons Row. You got Dibber in the Wind. You got Big Cell. You got Hollywood. You got Chuck Gines. So you have options. You have many viewpoints you can pull from. You have people that are making the kinds of TV you want to see. But it's at the point now where if you're just like this biker enthusiast, you can just watch all biker shit all day long. You can wake up watching Chase on Two Wheels, round that out with a little Adam Sandoval to get your philanthropy in. You can go look at Shade Tree Mechanic. Then you can go check out the guy who's always has a bad MFing day. Forget who that guy is. So you can get up and check out all the moto vloggers. And then if you have a little taste of the club life, you can go look at the 1%er side over there with Demons Row. And you can come back and pop back on the 99%er side with Black Dragon. You can look at the riding club side with Big Cell and Fast Harleys Only, ATLGA. You can check out the outlaw side with Dibber or Hollywood. Then they got Aging Biker, who's got the Incredible News magazine. He's been doing it forever and ever. Oh, by the way, Aging Biker, the Aging Rebel, rather. Aging Rebel has a new book coming. He sent it to me. I don't know how he got my address, but it just showed up in the mail. And this guy is an incredible freaking writer. A little bit of a pessimist, but he's writing about the trial of the Mongols, which he sat in on that trial. He actually testified on that trial. And there's so much back room information that you're just sitting there with your mouth wide open as he explains. And oh my God, he's got a tongue or a pen that is so cutting and so sharp. Now, I hope I'm not in this book because I don't know if he has a good thing to say. He'll say something good about you and then cut your heart out. This guy is something else. Tell it like it is kind of guy. That's a biker, right? So the Aging Rebel has a book coming out, and it is hardcore. I love it so far. It's an absolute page turner. If you like biker culture, motorcycle culture, and you want to know the ins and outs of the trial of the government against the Mongols, where they were taking they're trying to make them an outlaw organization, and man, this guy was there. He tells it how he saw it. So these are all of the choices y'all have in this content. And I ask that you support us all. You buy their t-shirts and damn sure buy mine too. Because that's what, we're not getting paid to do this, except for the sponsors that we can scrape up. So if you know somebody that wants to advertise, well, put them on my show first, but send them to us. Send your advertise. If you have a business, come advertise with us. Support us on YouTube. Support us on the live chat. Support us on the super chat button. Give us a few bucks. I've just made capital investments in my gear, my photography gear, and all that. You'll see it. You'll see the investments. We've bought the best blogging equipment in the business so that our blogs are clear and concise. And I go back to my videos when I first started this stuff, and you guys just beat me down. Your video is bad. Your sound is bad, and all this stuff I changed because you guys were complaining. I used to shoot these videos in my RV, and when it would rain, it would beat on the top of the RV. It sounded like popcorn. You guys complained, so I went and got myself a studio, a YouTube studio, where I have a sound room and I have a green room so I can do green screen, and I have a audio book room for my audiobooks, and I have all these things that I got because you guys. And it's an interesting thing. Demon's Road just recently went inside the studio, so that's money. When you got to go get a studio, you're spending money, and so not only are we responding to you guys, but we're working hard to give you the kinds of video quality you want to see. And I think that's really great for people that love this genre of information and entertainment and education. Let's see. Frank says, Black Dragon, contact me tonight. Got something interesting on the desert rat. But there can be nothing interesting on the desert rat. Could you talk into a paper bag and... Oh, Lady Ironhead. You could talk into a paper bag and I still listen. Thank you. And I used to talk into a paper bag because that's how it used to sound. And you guys that have, like the Ironheads, Lady Ironhead and Ironhead, they've been following me since almost the beginning. I'm very thankful for you. Checking out. Gonna buy an 883 for my girl. Her first scooter. Ah! That's nice, Finn. Man, send me some pictures. I want to see it. I want to see the whole thing. Always good. Enjoyed watching. Thanks, Ironhead. Appreciate you, man. Utmost respect to you. Keep on doing it. Will do. When I start to ride, I would love to be a part of Ride with the Black Sabbath. Raymond, come on, man. We got you. What's up with Insane? What do you mean, what's up with Insane? What do you mean, what's up with Insane? You just have a hot young wife, Ironhead, to keep you on your toes. Yeah. Different to Wind, Black Dragon, and Same Throttle are the OG trifecta. Ironhead said we're like a fine wine. We get better with time. Black Dragon, you ain't old. I'm 69 this March. Yeah, I'm not 69. Okay, this is really cool. Howdy from the North Carolina mountains. Rooster, Hell on Wheels MC. What's up, Rooster? I wonder if the Desert Rat quit riding or if the Desert Rat's Harley quit after the Desert Rat's maintenance. You know, we all learn on these motorcycles. And the only way to learn how to fix one is tear one the hell up. and also be broke. Because if you tear one up and you're broke, if you want to ride, you're going to have to learn how to fix it. And it's just that simple. So it lets me know that somebody's really new to riding, because all of the, I remember one time I put a picture up of me sitting in my garage, which my garage is really laid out to fix motorcycles. And this guy, the rat, he pushes this line: Black Dragon doesn't ride his motorcycle. He doesn't know how to fix a motorcycle. How do you ride a motorcycle since you're 5 years old and not know how to fix the damn thing? So after you become a national president, motorcycles are over at your garage all the time. You're fixing everything for these dumbass kids, because if you don't, they're gonna die on their motorcycles, because they do shit like they ride on tires that have never seen a new tire. Like, how old is your motorcycle? 6 years. How old is your tire? 6 years old. Stuff like that. They don't know. They don't even know how to put a motorcycle on a trailer. Nothing. So you have to teach these things. So my garage is set up. I've got a lift in it and every tool you can think under the sun, air tools and all this kind of stuff. But I don't work on motorcycles. I was taught to work on motorcycles. My good friend Bob Schultz taught me everything that I know about working on motorcycles. And I spread that to my club. So one day I had a picture of me sitting in my garage with some tools in my hands or something, and he made the suggestion that it was a pose shot, and he showed a picture of him with his fingernails dirty, and his nails were filthy, and he was, I guess, laying out in the dirt working on his motorcycle. And I'm just not ever going to work on my motorcycle in the dirt when I have a fully functioning garage that's warm, has air conditioner, and has heater, stuff like that. You know, when you get older, you don't feel like roughing it. I don't. So I'm never gonna have my tools and shit laid out in a dirty ass nasty field while I'm working and laying in the dirt. I don't need to taste it like that. I did that when I was broke as a skunk. I didn't do that because I wanted to. I did it because I didn't have any choice. So when I could get better things, I got them. So I would watch these videos. I actually watched some of his videos, and I would watch these videos and watch the things he was doing as maintenance. And I would just shake my head like, wow, that worked? Holy moly, that worked? Wow, I didn't even know you could do it like that. But you find out as you go along that working on motorcycles is kind of like engineering. Some of the stuff you're going to do is going to be a perfect engineering feat, and other stuff you're going to just wonder how you rode that motorcycle home alive. And you will make mistakes where your front end will fall off, and you'll call somebody up and say, I almost died, I'm still alive, what did I do wrong? And you know, because working on motorcycles is interesting. If you don't have anyone to tell you what you're doing wrong, you can sometimes put the stuff together the wrong way. It'll still go together, but when you put a load on it, that's when you find out, oops, I just cost myself $1,500 that I didn't have to spend. I get to the point that I ride so much, especially when I was running the club, I rode too much to spend a lot of time working on my motorcycle. I had responsibilities as a club leader, so I was on the road. I had chapters all over the country, so I'm on the road every weekend riding. So take my motorcycle to the shop. They fix it. It's got a warranty on it. I know the repair is good. I trust my people. I use Mountain Motorsports, and I trust those guys, and they've kept me alive. And either way you want to do it, whatever whatever your pocketbook can stand is a lot of times what gets you there. But I don't laugh that he didn't know bike maintenance. I'm glad that he had sense enough to maintain his bike, unlike some of the idiots that I was responsible for that hadn't oiled or greased or rinsed anything in all their years of riding. So anyway, I digress. Let's see. I guess while I was talking, I got a lot of questions in. Howdy from the mountains. Let's see. Growing old sucks, but it beats the alternative. I have a 25-year-old brother. He's not allowing me to wear my vest. Can I get a restraining order? Whoop his ass. You won't need a restraining order. Got to be able to maintain your sled, at least the basic maintenance. Get greasy. He does stay kind of shaky, dirty, thinking it's a rite of passage. For some people it is. Not for me. You got to be a motorcycle technician nowadays. There's no mechanics anymore. If you can't plug it in and you can't work on it, yeah, those are the mechanics of today. Every time you come on, I reminisce of the San Diego. Keep doing what you do, bro. Look forward to the opportunity to chat. Submarines once. Man, I'd love that. We all worked in the dirt when we were poor, says Snake Charmer, but keeping your workstation clean keeps your maintenance, your bike maintenance solid. Man, cleanliness is next to godliness, especially when you're working on motorcycles. True talk, computer tech needed. Not true on Harley's, Ironhead. At almost 57, my days of laying on the cold ground working on stuff are done. Too many aches and pains and surgeries. Absolutely. Hey, behind the season interview. Do you know the difference between a real MC and an RC and just a television show? I would say that you don't, but I'm sure you'll find out someday. Is that at me or at somebody else? Even these new Jap Harleys, you got to plug them in. My '07, I can get into the computer and find all the codes to troubleshoot and have the breakout boxes to chase the sparks. All right, so we talked a good long time. Jesus Christ, an hour. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and start looking for some regular content from me again. I'm back in the saddle. Man, I got a lot of new toys, man, for you guys. The podcast is coming up strong. You guys will be able to get a podcast damn near daily from me. We're going to be podcasting. Do check out my new channel, the Think Tactical. It's not new, but it's much newer than Black Dragon Biker TV. So we're doing Think Tactical again. I've got a couple of other new channels coming. So we're just having fun with it. We got real good equipment and stuff now, much better equipment. So hopefully we'll bring to you guys much better shows. I put a fuel tuner on my bike. If there's an error code it reads, it tells me the problem. That's nice. So I won't be disappearing again, Lady Ironhead. We got a good, strong year ahead of us. So anyway, thanks for going with me on my dog walk. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. I forgot how to turn this thing off. Holy moly. It's been a while. Hold on a second. How do you turn this? Oh, here it is.